Hello friends, and welcome to the last day disembarkation video of our Alaskan cruise aboard the Disney Wonder. What an absolutely just fabulous time. I mean, we love our Caribbean cruises, no doubt, but this was by far just the beauty of Alaska. The 2 days prior to the cruise in Vancouver, and actually getting to cruise on a nine-night cruise with our friends from Coleman was just wonderful. I'm going to just show you a little bit of our, again, disembarkation and sort of the things that you do in order to do that, where we ate, which was Tritons. And then we did hang around Vancouver a little bit. Our flight did not go out until the next day, so we had a day to spend, and we did show, I'll show a little bit of the hotel at the Fairmont at airport, which actually might be a pretty nice option for those of you who want to have something right away when you get in Vancouver or leave. So that said, let's do it. Sadly, disembarkation video starts now. All right, so we always hate to show this part, but it's informational. So our disembarkation informational component. So the night before, you will get a yellow sheet that on the back will have your hostess, your servers, your assistant servers, and your cabin attendant, all that stuff. I'm not going to turn it over, but because their names are on there, and I don't know they want to necessarily be in the vlog, but it'll have how much your gratuities are. Now, if you prepaid your gratuities, just a matter of formality, you can stick that in the, I'll show you here in a sec, stick that in the little envelopes. If you haven't paid it, then you can, put that on your account. So that's what this is. This is on the back side is their names, and you can kind of cut it out if you would like. Envelopes that you put it in. Now, always had some questions on Facebook about what do you do with these envelopes. Well, you can take them to breakfast if you're going to go to your sit-down breakfast. And ours is going to be in Triton, as I'll explain a little later how that works. You can leave them in the stateroom. They'll eventually get there, or you can take them down to guest services. Really doesn't matter. They'll get to where they have to go. Now, you can always put in extra if you want. You can put it in cash, which my understanding is a lot of the crew like the cash better because it gets to their hands faster. So you can put that right in there if you want. So that's the option for today. Lastly, I want to show, it's got a little glare here, but you get your luggage tags. Now, the way this works is whatever luggage you want to be on shore or at the port so that you don't have to carry off with you, you'll put your luggage out. Usually it's around 10 o'clock-ish. It sometimes varies around 10 o'clock-ish the night before. And then that luggage will go portside. And they will give you the night before a tag, a character tag. Like you see here, we got Goofy that you'll put on the luggage. And then that will be identified over at the port. So it's very important to understand that what you still have in your stateroom after that 10 o'clock, you're carrying off with you. And it's not, you're going to be responsible for it. Okay, so if you want to have extra hands the morning of, then you put that stuff out the night before. All right, so my viewers will put in the good morning breakfast that you get on disembarkation right now. So what I wasn't able to explain in the video is that your departing breakfast is done at the meal where you ate the night before. So we ate at Triton's. So our disembarkation breakfast was done at Triton's. See this beautiful mural here at Triton's. There's some area at the top here. So we're staying at the Fairmont Airport, so we're right there. This is the taxi pull-up and the private van pull-up. Pretty organized. So we have a family of 4, and we're traveling with our friends from Louisiana, but we're going to be in the van area, so they can fit all our luggage in there. It said it's $42 or $47 Canadian, so I don't know what that translates into US, but anyway, this is right underneath here. I guess you could rent a private van over there if you wanted to, or private vehicle, so. And so now we're headed out to the Vancouver airport, and we're going to stay at the Fairmont at Vancouver. The taxi ride out is really, again, pretty easy to navigate public transportation out of there. We could have probably gone the SkyTrain, which would have been pretty easy, but if you do have luggage, it can be a little bit of a hassle because the SkyTrain does go all the way out to the airport. The hotel itself is gorgeous. We didn't eat a lot of meals there, as you will see. If any, I think we had a little snack or something, but we did go back into Vancouver and see the Flyover Canada show. The hotel does have a extra charge that you can pay to get an early room if available. Because the cruises do come in early. But again, that's available, I stress. Our friends got the last room, and we didn't had to wait till normal check-in. So we had to store our luggage in their room. But anyway, that's an option, so you know, if you want to take up on it. But anyway, this was a very good option if you're just too tired when you're coming in, or, hey, I want to be right there and no hassle. And when you leave Vancouver, the Fairmont at the Vancouver airport is beautiful. Doesn't go out until tomorrow, so we're going to do little things in Vancouver. Mama wants to do the flyover, immersive flying experience, theater experience. So if you remember when we left port, the Wonder was over on this side. Now the Zaandam Rotterdam ship is there. And the Wonder is on the other side. You can kind of barely see the smokestacks. All right, adventurers, that will end our Alaskan cruise, 9-night Alaskan cruise aboard the Disney Wonder. And hope you enjoyed this series. Hope you go back and actually take a look at day 1 and day 2 that we spent in Vancouver, because that was spectacular. But hope you go back and take a look at the individual vlogs. I think I'm going to go ahead and put together sort of a collage, I guess, what you call it, sort of all the days in one video. Very long, but still, in case you don't want to go back and watch the individuals, you got one video that you could probably go out. We're going to do that, and I think at the end of that video, I think we will process, kind of what we would do, tips and all that kind of stuff. We'll probably do it at the end of that video versus this one. This was, again, as I said, one of the best cruises we've ever been on. Just absolutely spectacular, flying to staying in Vancouver and then doing our Alaskan cruise. So that said, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're up for adventure, and as we always say, onward to our next adventure. Bye for now.